What happens when a 17-year-old aerial artist from Ukraine steps onto the America's Got Talent stage and delivers a performance so breathtaking that it moves a judge to tears and earns one of the most coveted honors in the competition? On the 14th of July 2026, Veronika Goroshkova, a teenage aerial pole artist from Ukraine, walked onto the AGT stage and delivered a performance that left the judges speechless and the audience in awe. Sofia Vergara was so moved that she didn't hesitate. She slammed the golden buzzer, sending Veronika straight to the live shows. But here's what makes this story even more remarkable. Just months before her AGT audition, Veronika was in the middle of a war zone. She fled her home country of Ukraine with her family after the Russian invasion. Now, she was on one of the biggest stages in the world, performing with the poise and power of a seasoned veteran. Who is Veronika Goroshkova? How did a teenager from war-torn Ukraine end up on the AGT stage? And what was it about her performance that moved Sofia Vergara to tears? Stay with us as we explore the inspiring life, journey, and AGT triumph of Veronika Goroshkova. Who is Veronika Goroshkova? Veronika Goroshkova is a 17-year-old aerial pole artist from Ukraine. She began her training at a young age, drawn to the art of aerial performance. She honed her skills in Ukraine, where she quickly became known for her strength, grace, and emotional connection to her performances. But her life changed dramatically in February 2022. When Russia invaded Ukraine, Veronika and her family were forced to flee their home. They escaped to safety, but the trauma of war stayed with her. Despite the hardships, Veronika kept training. She kept performing. She refused to let the war take away her dream. That determination led her to the stage of America's Got Talent, the AGT audition. When Veronika Goroshkova stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage in July 2026, she carried the weight of her journey with her. She introduced herself to the judges, sharing that she was from Ukraine and that her family had been forced to flee their home due to the war. She was nervous, but she was ready. Her performance began with her slowly climbing the pole. Then, she began to spin, defying gravity with moves that seemed impossible. Her body wrapped around the pole, her movements fluid and powerful. The audience was mesmerized. You could hear a pin drop in the auditorium. She performed with incredible strength and grace, executing complex moves that required immense control and artistry. Throughout the performance, she incorporated emotional movements that told a story of struggle and resilience. When she finished, the audience erupted into applause. Thunderous, standing ovation applause, Sofia Vergara's golden buzzer. The judges were visibly moved by Veronika's performance. Sofia Vergara was in tears. She said, "I knew from the moment you started performing that this was going to be something special. The way you moved, the strength, the emotion, it was absolutely breathtaking." Mel B praised her. "You made me feel everything. The power, the grace, you are a true artist." Howie Mandel said, "That was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen on this stage." Simon Cowell added, "You have a gift, and I think America is going to fall in love with you." Then, Sofia Vergara did something that no one expected. She slammed the golden buzzer. The golden buzzer is the highest honor on AGT. It sends a contestant straight to the live shows, bypassing all subsequent rounds of the competition. Sofia ran up to the stage and embraced Veronika. The confetti fell. The audience cheered, and Veronika stood there, in shock, tears streaming down her face. It was one of the most emotional moments of the season. A journey of resilience. Veronika Goroshkova's AGT audition was not just a performance, it was a testament to her resilience. Her family fled Ukraine when Russia invaded, leaving behind everything they had ever known. The trauma of war, displacement, and uncertainty shaped her journey. In her own words, she told the judges, "It was really hard. It was hard to leave everything behind, but I never stopped believing in my dreams." She had no pole to practice on for months. She trained in any way she could on the floor, on the ground, in the space available to her. She held on to her dream of becoming an artist, and that dream led her to the AGT stage. Her performance told that story without using a single word. Every move was a reflection of her journey, struggle, perseverance, strength, and triumph. Family and boyfriend, the people behind the artist. Now, let me talk about the people behind the artist, Veronika's family and personal life. Veronika Goroshkova is from Ukraine, where she was born and raised. Her family was by her side when she fled the war. Her parents have been her biggest supporters, encouraging her to pursue her passion for aerial pole art even during the most difficult times. As for her romantic life, Veronika has kept that private. As of the time of this video, there is no confirmed information about a boyfriend. She appears to be focused entirely on her career and her family. A fan on social media expressed their appreciation for how she represented Ukraine. She is making Ukraine proud. This is incredible. Veronika is also close to her fellow Ukrainian performers and athletes, who have supported her journey and celebrated her success on AGT. Net worth and lifestyle. So how much is Veronika Goroshkova worth? As of 2026, Veronika's exact net worth is not publicly disclosed. She is still early in her career. Most of her income comes from her AGT appearance, live performances and shows, gymnastics and pole-related sponsorships, potential prize money from AGT. While her net worth is not yet at the level of AGT winners from years past, being on one of the world's biggest stages will open many doors for her. AGT contestants often earn substantial opportunities after their appearances from Las Vegas residencies, touring shows, and endorsement deals. Given the golden buzzer, Veronika's future earning potential is significant. The art of aerial pole, strength, grace, and art. Aerial pole art is one of the most demanding performance arts in existence. It requires immense upper body strength, flexibility, and core control, artistic expression, and emotional connection, mental resilience. Performers must be able to support their entire body weight with their arms and legs while executing complex spins, climbs, and drops. It takes years of training to reach the level Veronika demonstrated on the AGT stage. Her performance stood out for its artistry. She didn't just perform tricks, she told a story. She used her body to express the pain, hope, and resilience of her journey. The judges praised her for that emotional depth. This combination of technical skill and emotional connection is what makes Veronika's performance unforgettable. Tributes and reactions. After Veronika's audition aired, tributes poured in from around the world. Fans and viewers praised her for her bravery, strength, and artistry. One wrote, "Veronika's performance made me cry. She is a true inspiration and deserves every bit of that golden buzzer." Another said, "The way she moved and showed her story is just beautiful. I'm so proud of her." A viewer shared, "She is proof that resilience and passion can lead to extraordinary things. She's making Ukraine proud." Her AGT audition has gone viral, with millions of views across social media platforms. Her golden buzzer moment is considered one of the most emotional moments in the show's history. What's next? The road to the finals. Veronika Goroshkova's AGT journey is just beginning, and with the golden buzzer she has a direct path to the live shows. Sofia Vergara's golden buzzer means she will compete in the live rounds, where she will need to deliver another show-stopping performance to move on. She has already proven she can handle pressure, performing in front of the judges and a packed theatre. With her family's journey and her country's struggle on her shoulders, she didn't just handle it, she shone. Her greatest asset is her ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level. She doesn't just perform, she tells a story. Her next performance will be one to watch, a voice for Ukraine. Veronika Goroshkova's journey is an inspiring reminder that talent, resilience, and faith can lead to extraordinary things. She was a young girl from Ukraine who dreamed of performing. When war tore her homeland apart, she didn't give up. She kept training, she kept believing, she kept fighting. And on the 14th of July 2026, she stood on the AGT stage and delivered a performance that moved the judges to tears and earned the golden buzzer. Sofia Vergara said, "You are a true artist. Your performance was breathtaking." Veronika Goroshkova represents hope. Hope for Ukraine, hope for refugees, and hope for anyone who has ever faced impossible odds. As one fan said, "She is making Ukraine proud." Veronika Goroshkova's journey is just beginning, and the world will be watching. If you enjoyed learning about Veronika Goroshkova's journey, don't forget to leave a comment below and tell us what you thought about her AGT audition. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest biographies, talent show updates, and inspiring success stories. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.